I always know what I need to know when I need to know it. And every time I forget that's so, the universe will show it. There seems to be a plan that works, and there's no way I can blow it. 'Cause I always know what I need to know when I need to know it. How does the mighty oak tree face the changes autumn brings? Well, he doesn't worry if he'll grow new leaves when it is spring. Let me be that trusting, let me let go, and know the buds are on their way, though I'm naked in the snow. 'Cause I always know what I need to know when I need to know it. And every time I forget that's so, the universe will show it. There seems to be a plan that works, and there's no way I can blow it. 'Cause I always know what I need to know when I need to know it. How does the tiny robin feel when she finally leaves the nest? Well, she takes a giant leap of faith and lets nature do the rest. Let me be that faithful, let me dare to fly. Though my wings are frail, I will not fail, and there's a simple reason why. 'Cause I always know what I need to know when I need to know it. And every time I forget that's so, the universe will show it. There seems to be a plan that works, and there's no way I can blow it. 'Cause I always know what I need to know when I need to know it. There's a power in the universe greater than just me, and it works a million miracles when I let it be. 'Cause I always know what I need to know when I need to know it. And every time I forget that's so, the universe will show it. There seems to be a plan that works, and there's no way I can blow it. 'Cause I always know what I need to know when I need to know it. I always know what I need to know when I need to know it.
This song is called We Are Sacred. Liberate my soul, these times have left me shaken. Faith take a stronger hold, I'm ready to awaken. Release all that was, this heavy weight no longer serves me. Listen and take notice, one voice clearly speaking. We are sacred, we are safe. May peace forever be an offering. We are holy, we are whole. This light burns brighter than ever before. We are sacred, we are safe. May peace forever be an offering. We are holy, we are whole. This light burns brighter than ever before. masses, lighten every step, let fear no longer lead. Lift up our gaze and know that we are free, we are sacred, we are safe. May peace forever be an offering. We are holy, we are whole. This light burns brighter than ever before. We are sacred, we are safe. May peace forever be an offering. We are holy, we are whole. This light burns brighter than ever before. Breathe into the shadows, courage be among us. Find sanctuary, illuminate the masses, lighten every step, let fear no longer lead. Lift up our gaze and know that we are free. Breathe into the shadows, courage be among us. Find sanctuary, illuminate the masses, lighten every step, let fear no longer lead. Lift up our gaze and know that we are free. Liberate my soul. These times have left me shaken. Faith take a stronger hold. I'm ready to awaken. Release all that was. This heavy weight no longer serves me. Listen and take notice. One voice clearly speaking. We are sacred, we are safe. May peace forever be an offering. We are holy, we are whole. This light burns brighter than ever before. We are sacred, we are safe. May peace forever be an offering. We are holy, we are whole. This light burns brighter than ever before. Will you sing that with me? We are sacred, we are safe. May peace forever be an offering. We are holy, we are whole. This light burns brighter than ever before. We are sacred, we are safe. May peace forever be an offering. We are holy, we are whole. This light burns brighter than ever before.
Thank you, Amber. Love that little girl. Hi, good morning. It's Maxine Kaye, and I'm right here in Paoli, Pennsylvania, coming to you live streaming from the Inspiration Cafe. We are the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, and we're so glad you joined us today, wherever you may be. You can be anywhere in the world and be with us. That's the joy of these virtual celebrations. So thank you, wherever you are on your spiritual journey, your personal experience of evolving into the beautiful being you've always been and now discovering it, wherever you are on that path, on that journey. You're welcome here. You are the beloved in whom God is well pleased. And so it's wonderful to have you spend this hour with us. Little music, a little prayer, a little talking. We are so grateful to have you with us. Thank you. Here at the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, we have learned, we have studied, and we have practiced the most beautiful spiritual principles that have given us spiritual tools that we use for personal and global transformation. For any human problem that may emerge, we have the answer, because you know what is always the answer? Well, God is always the answer, no matter what the question. As Emmett Fox used to say, forget about the problem and think about God. So that's basically our teaching is coming back to the truth, to the reality, no matter what may be appearing in our personal lives or in the world itself. So we are so grateful for Dr. Ernest Holmes and for the beautiful teaching that he brought to us. It is ancient wisdom expressed in a very practical way in our New Thought churches and congregations. So this is where we get to learn together, grow together, play together, laugh together, cry together. We are a beloved community. Even when we're not meeting in person all the time, we are still very connected to spirit and very connected to one another. And we're also connected to our Centers for Spiritual Living, which is our main expression of this beautiful teaching. It is based in Colorado, and it is all over the world. Truly, all over the world, we have centers, practitioners, ministers, students, people growing and learning and loving and discovering the most beautiful truth that right where we are is the presence of God and the possibility for anything that we individually and as a group intend and allow the law to bring about. Now, our Centers for Spiritual Living have a vision statement, a mission statement, which all of us centers love to iterate and reiterate. And so our main mission is to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. Thank you for saying that with me, because the more we say it out loud, the more we remember what we're really here all about. And it's a wonderful thing to realize that there is spirituality within every human. There is magnificence in all life. And how wonderful it is for us to take this joyous responsibility of helping each other wake up to it. And as Rumi says, then when you wake up, don't go back to sleep. Don't go back to sleep. So we help each other stay awake. Isn't that a wonderful thing? And we also have a vision that we all embody and love to practice, and it is to co-create a world that works for everyone, a world that works for all the animals, all the plants, the universes, a world, a universe, a cosmos that works for all. Because truly, underlying everything else, there is the divine harmony, and it is working out. It's up to us to catch the vision and to employ it, right? And right here in our own beloved community, we have a purpose statement that we would invite you to join us in speaking if you wish. And it goes like this: living, loving, learning, spirituality that works. And so it is. And so I think we'd better talk about our declaration of principle that we've chosen for today. Many, many years ago, probably 100 years ago, someone asked Ernest Holmes, what is this religion about? What is this philosophy teaching? And he came up with a beautiful declaration of principles, and he called it What We Believe. Well, we've chosen number 6 today, and it goes like this. We believe that heaven is within us, and that we can experience it to the degree that we become conscious of it. Within us, not a far-off place that if we're really good we can go someday, but right within us. And the Greek word for heaven is uranos, which means that which is forever and ever expanding. And that's what you and I are doing. And so when we discover this place, this sacred place that's within everyone without exception, then we can align with it, remember who we are, and allow ourselves to continue growing and expanding exponentially. Oh, that's a good word. Say that with me. Exponentially. And so heaven right here, right now. Now we'll have an opening song, by Karen Drucker. You are a blessing to the world.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world.
And speaking of blessings to the world, I would like to speak to the kids. Good morning, wherever you may be. Isn't it nice to have the sun out after all that rain we've had? Still a little chilly, but it's beautiful. Blue skies, puffy clouds. We love it. So, how you doing this Sunday morning? And are you planning to, with your family or your schools, are you planning to watch the total eclipse of the sun tomorrow? And where will you be when you do that? And you make sure that you wear these glasses, or if you want to be really fancy, you can wear these glasses so that you keep your eyes safe and healthy. It's an interesting thing whenever we have an eclipse, and this is a big one. This is a total solar eclipse. Now, where we are, I understand it might be not 100%, but perhaps 90%. So we trust that there won't be clouds. I know there won't be rain. It wouldn't do that, of course. And we'll get to see it from wherever we are to whatever degree we're able to do that. Now, Reverend Mike and I had been talking about, maybe we ought to drive up to Niagara and get a really good view of things up there. We're not doing that. What we do plan to do, though, is that here in Chester County, where we live, there's a Hibernia County Park, and they have some special total solar eclipse activities tomorrow. So I think we're going to go out there, and we definitely will bring our glasses with us while the sun disappears. Does it? Will the sun disappear? Well, from our vision, yes. We won't see it for whatever those few seconds may be. But will it still be there? What if it never comes back? We don't have to worry about that. It's our vision and then our temporary lack of vision that makes it seem as though it isn't there. It's always there. Just like these last few days when it was raining. We didn't see it then either, did we? What happened to it? Did the rain melt it? I don't think so. What happened was that we could not see it, that's all. It was always there. So the same is true when we have kind of a cloudy, rainy experience in our own lives, like maybe we're not happy about something, or things just didn't go quite right, or we didn't get the grade we thought we were going to get, or somebody seems to be mad and we don't know what to do about it. Those are the cloudy, rainy kinds of things that happen in our lives, huh? Even with kids. It's true. Even with adults, too. But even in those times when things don't look so good, they're still good. Why? Because there's one life. It's God's life, and it's your life, and it's my life, and it is always there, loving, guiding, and supporting us, always. Oh, so then that means that if I'm having a tough time or having an unhappy moment, things just don't seem fair or right, that all I need to do is remember to think about God, to feel that loving presence. Yeah, that's exactly what it means. We sort of have an eclipse in our minds, and we forget that we were created out of God's beautiful life, that we are healthy, we are loving and loved, we are wise, we are intelligent, because all of that, great gifts from God. That's the truth. Remember that even when it seems otherwise. And have a good time looking at the sun tomorrow. Make sure you have your glasses on. And remember that it's always there, like God is always there. Have a good Sunday. I hope to see some of you next week. Now, I would like to invite the president of our board, Edie Janet, to come give you a couple of announcements. Edie.
Thanks, Dr. Maxine. Morning, everyone. Hi, my name's Edie Janik. Happy to serve as the board president for the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living. Yay! Very brief announcements today, which is great because we'll be able to get right back to Dr. Maxine and our beautiful music. And we have a wonderful Sunday celebration in store for you, so stick around. Happy you decided to join us. It's a beautiful day here in Paoli at the Inspiration Cafe. And announcements, our next two April in-person Sunday celebrations will be April 14th and April 28th. So we're alternating Sundays where people are invited to come, hang out at the Inspiration Cafe, see a little bit of behind the scenes, how this live stream thing works, and just be together in person. But you need to register. We have plenty of seats, but we couldn't have 50 people here all at once. So we'll want to register to save your seat, and you can do that at our website, which I'll talk about more in just a moment. If you want to know how to use the science of mind, Reverend Mike continues to hold his weekly Zoom workshop Saturday mornings from 9:45 to 11 a.m. You can still jump in. Beautiful, wonderful community that meets every Saturday, and they welcome anyone to join as well at any point. So, and that's based on the How to Use the Science of Mind book. Our next full moon ceremony, led by Diane Wilson, will be held tomorrow evening. That's tomorrow, Wednesday evening. No, that's not April 24th. It's not tomorrow, but it is April 24th. From 7 to 8 p.m. in Collegeville. So that's a wonderful event as well. And the weather's getting really nice for being outdoors for those. As you may know, we continue to hold our Nibbles and New Thought discussion gathering first Mondays of each month. Our next Nibbles and New Thought will be held Monday, May 6th at 6:30 to 8:30 at TJ's Restaurant. We went there for April 1, and it was fabulous again. So we're going back to TJ's restaurant in the Paoli Village shops near the Paoli train station. And you'll want to register so we know how many folks to make a reservation for. The quickest way to get details or to register for any of these events or classes is to look for the event in the you-know-where pop-up screen on our website, cslphilly.org. There's links there in the pop-up. Just click it, and it'll take you right to it. There it is. Take you right to where you need to go to register, save a seat, show interest in attending. And if you get rid of the pop-up box, then just go to the event calendar and click on the event inside the calendar, and it'll take you to the same place. Sometimes I hit the pop-up box prematurely, and I don't know how to get it back. I don't think I can. So just go to the events calendar. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. Stick around. We got a great, inspiring morning for you.
Yay! Thank you, President Edie. You always inspire me. Thank you, thank you. Now it's time for our opening spiritual mind treatment, affirmative prayer, and it is brought to us today from Tallahassee, Florida, from our practitioner, Bo Smith.
Good morning. It is my honor to present this morning's opening treatment, and I invite you to join me in the consciousness of that treatment as I stated in the first person. So just closing our eyes and taking a few deep breaths to center ourselves. In this moment, I know the truth of my being, and that truth is that it is perfect, whole, and complete in every moment. This perfection, this wholeness, this completeness resides at the core of who I am. And it is indeed who I am in every moment. As I recognize this core truth of who I am, I bring it into my awareness as I contemplate what is mine to do in this world. As I face each situation I find myself in, I state my truth. I declare my truth. I am a powerful spiritual being, having a spiritual experience through my humanity. And having that spiritual experience, I am a powerful creative agent. Knowing that this is my truth and knowing that I can start any new situation from this awareness as I return my attention to this awareness in each moment. I am a beautiful expression of life. I am a powerful expression of life. I am a creative expression of life. And as I move forward into my day, into every encounter I have, I bring this awareness with me consciously and intentionally. I am life. I am light. I am illumination. I am beautiful. I am powerful. And as I know this deeply as myself, I have the ability to change any situation if I so choose. And I do now so choose to remember to start with spirit, to start with this awareness, to start each moment and every day contemplating this aspect, this creative aspect of myself. As we move forward, as I move forward into today's service, listening to the wisdom being expressed through the message and through the music, through the prayers, I do so in gratitude. And as I release this word of truth, this prayer, into the law of mind, I do so with a loving and open heart, knowing, once again, I am a powerful being of creativity, purpose, and love. I release this now and allow it to be so through me, as me. And so it is.
And this is our affirmation for today. You're welcome to join me if you wish to speak it. I begin with God and remain in this sacred presence as I co-create a beautiful life.
When things go wrong, it's natural to wonder, what celestial rule did I break? When things go right, it's logical to ponder, what credit can I take? But the truth is so much easier. I don't need a master plan. I can live here in the moment, 'cause my life is in good hands. I don't need to know where the wind blows, God knows. I don't need to know what the future holds, 'cause God knows. I need never know how pain ends, how my heart mends. I can just let go, 'cause God knows. Well, still I find I'm crying out for answers. Guess I'm still craving control. And still I find I'm afraid of taking chances, as if I could damage my soul. But at this moment I remember it comes so clear to me that the minute I surrender, I'm as safe as I could be. I don't need to know where the time goes, 'cause God knows. I don't need to know what the future holds, 'cause God knows. I need never know how pain ends, how my heart mends. I can just let go, 'cause God knows. Oh, I need never know how pain ends, how my heart mends. I can just let go, I can just let go. I can just let go. 'Cause God knows. God knows. God knows.
Oh, yes, God knows, God always knows. And let's take this into our consciousness now as we enter into meditation. This loving presence abides within and all around us at all times, in all places, expressing in and through all people. So let's come deeply into our awareness that in truth there is God and nothing else, and that each one of us is fully connected, immersed in that precious spirit of love and wisdom, and completely at one with all sentient beings. This one life flows in and through us now. Feel the precious presence of Spirit as it heals, reveals, uplifts, and inspires us. For indeed, there is God and nothing else. As we turn our attention inward to that precious life divine and raise our sights upward into those infinite possibilities, there is nothing to do but to rest in the holy presence, to feel its loving embrace, to allow our hearts to reach out to all other hearts, to realize that in truth we are all held tenderly and powerfully in the cosmic heart of God itself. And here we abide in the precious presence of love and compassion. And here we receive all the inspiration and the strength and the willingness and the ability to do our part in this beautiful world, to bring more truth beyond the facts, to allow the presence of the divine to emerge through each and every human and sentient being everywhere. It's easy as we cease attempting to make anything happen through our mere human experience and rest and relax in the beautiful awareness that not only with God all things are possible, but in this deep awareness and clear revelation that there is God and nothing else, all possibilities begin to unfold for ourselves in our personal lives and for the world itself. The healing truly is a revealing, a revelation of this divine presence, the Alpha and Omega, that which always was, is now, and forever shall be, the illuminating light of truth and love and wisdom. So let's take a moment in this precious, sacred silence. And if there is a question in your heart, ask the presence to reveal the answer to you now. And as we feel that loving embrace, and as we experience the divine guidance, we know that the answer is being revealed now. And we give thanks for it. We give thanks for this wellspring of divine wisdom, infinite intelligence, and precious love. For there is God and nothing else. How grateful we are. All is well. All well, truly, truly, all is well.
In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace, and I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. In the stillness of this moment there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment there is peace. There is peace, and I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. In the stillness of this moment there is love. There is love. In the stillness of this moment there is love. There is love, and I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is love, sweet love, yeah, sweet love. In the stillness of this moment, I feel love. I feel love. In the stillness of this moment, I feel love. I feel love, and I rest and In the stillness of this moment, I am peace. I am peace, and I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment, I am peace. I am love. 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 I am peace. I am. Starts in your heart like a warm summer breeze, gently at first like the wind through the trees. Slowly it moves you until you can see that it starts in your very own heart. The feeling you want is more near than you know. It's not to be found in the places you go. It only resides in the depths of your soul, and it starts in your very own heart. What is most real is what you can feel. What makes it start is an opening heart. What is most real is what you can feel. What makes it start is an opening heart. It starts to move in as you feel your heartbeat, and opens the door to a world eyes can't see. It brings you back home where we all long to be, and it starts in your very own heart. In your very own heart. Oh, in your heart.
And here we are, a brand new Sunday in a brand new month. It is April. And of course, our theme for 2024 continues to be a whole new world. And what ties in nicely with that is our April theme, which is heaven to earth. Heaven to earth. And today we're talking about take it from the top. That's where we're going to keep our vision. That's where we're going to be accepting our good from the very top. Ernest Holmes in The Science of Mind says, The Spirit is the starting point of everything. There is a presence in the universe which we call God, intelligence, law, by which the very act of His word creates an objective form which is like its word. In other words, God is the Alpha and the Omega. There is a beginning, and there is an intention that is set, and then there is the fulfillment of that, the fulfillment of the plant that has been planted as a seed, and there it is. The Alpha is the idea, the Omega is what comes about. So where do we begin our work? We begin our work at the beginning. That's the natural sequence from heaven to earth, from the absolute to the relative. And so we must begin any creative process from the absolute. I've spoken to you in the past about Plato's doctrine of the forms. It is a wonderful predecessor, if you will, to our ideas of the mental equivalents and spiritual prototypes. In 5th century BC, Plato was teaching about the doctrines of the forms, which is there is the form of beauty. In other words, the absolute God idea of it. The form, not the physical form. This is a capital F, which means it's forming it in mind. The idea of beauty, the abstract idea of beauty, which is perfect. No blemish. Everything wonderful, delightful, beauty. And then there's how beauty shows up on earth, in flowers and in people and so forth. So Plato decided that that was a bad imitation or a mere imitation of what the form of beauty truly was. And in fact, I found out in studying Plato that he didn't like art. Imagine that. But here's why. There's a reason. It's because he said, here's the form of beauty, perfect, abstract. Here's how it shows up on earth, tree. And then we make a picture of it, paint a picture of that tree. That's an imitation of an imitation. He went for the real thing every time. And then there was Plotinus, who spoke of Neoplatonism. And Neoplatonism was like 1st century of the Common Era, where Plotinus took Plato's thoughts and ideas and still abided by most of the general principles. But he brought it into a little different way. As a matter of fact, he influenced the early Christian church. And after a while, some of the church fathers didn't think that that was such a good idea, but he is actually part of our lineage, as is Plato. So back to what I'm talking about today. We begin at the beginning. We begin with the ideal, and then it becomes the real with a small r. Ideal, big I, real, small r. And so we begin at the top. We begin with that wonderful awareness that there is God and nothing else. That the power and the presence, the potency and the possibility are all right there. That's where we begin. So a return to source will always guarantee our success. You see, we're very much in error when we try to do anything of our human selves. Our human selves are wonderful, and our intellect is great, isn't it? Aren't we in love with how smart we are? We've got to go way beyond that, far deeper than that. Our human intellect is to remain open to become a beautiful instrument through which infinite wisdom can shine and express. So we love our human intellect, but let's not make a God out of it. There's God, and that's not the human intellect. That's the passageway through which this infinite wisdom can flow. And when we get into this mindset, guess what? There's no more struggling, because we know I of myself do nothing. It is the Father within, the Abba within, the presence within, the Spirit within, the Christ within that does it all. I simply need to make my choice, and make my choice from the highest possible place, and then invite Spirit to fill me and allow the law to fulfill the request. My job and your job is to set the intention, to plant the seed, of course. And then God gives from the fullness of that divine cosmic heart. And the law of mind takes care of the how, the when, and the where. I guess we could call the law the divine detailer. It takes care of all the details. Isn't that a relief? When I begin at the beginning, when I begin in the presence of the divine, when I know that my word has the power that is God's word because it was designed that way, we're all brought out of the same divine source. When I recognize that it has that power and infinite possibility, I just speak it and believe it and feel it and energize it and turn it over to the law to take care of it. That is the part we sometimes miss, isn't it? The letting it go and realize that this wonderful statement that sometimes becomes kind of hackneyed is still very true. Let go and let God. Let go of what? Let go of trying to figure out the outcome. God is in the details. The law is the great detailer. And so when I have a divine inspiration, and we all do have them all the time, that we allow that divine inspiration to fulfill itself through us. And then what do? We just lie on the chaise lounge and eat bonbons. Because I take very seriously the beautiful quote of Jesus from Matthew. Consider the lilies of the field. They toil not, nor do they spin. Yet not even Solomon was arrayed as one like these. We don't have to think about what we're going to eat or drink or wear. We just need to remember who and whose we are, and utilize this beautiful sacred word that we've been given. As Emma Curtis Hopkins says, let it be truth on your tongue. And by the way, all of you Emma fans out there, many of you are taking this 12-week course, the Invisible Power, that is all about Emma Curtis Hopkins in 12 weeks. We have just completed. We are just now doing lesson number 6, halfway through here. And it is life-changing. I've seen the most amazing things take place. And Emma would say, when you have done your work, then do nothing. That's a major concept for people as smart as you, who are doers, busy bees. The concept of letting God do it through us is a beautiful one and helps us relax into that consciousness that when I begin my work in the right place, at the top, then everything works out beautifully and I can rest and let it take place. And we deepen our trust then. We deepen our trust in knowing that, well, God is gracious all the time. So we deepen our trust in a gracious God that gives generously. And we deepen our trust in a dependable, accurate law of mind that manifests exactly right, in the right time and in the right way. We start with the absolute. One of the things that we're doing in our Emma class right now is, now that we're in the halfway mark and we've been developing our own consciousness, taking care of our personal erroneous thoughts, beliefs, and so forth, and coming into a greater divine reality and preparing ourselves for the next 6 weeks, which is about now how we can make a difference in our world. We're actually reviewing some of the earlier chapters. So I'd like to share with you this morning just a little something from our first lesson. Our first lesson was about, that's the preface. Our first lesson was about returning to our true nature. So how perfect for today's lesson, right? And this is where we get to remember who we are. And Emma points out that every sentient being, including caterpillars, are all seeking our good. We're all seeking our good. And there's this statement probably within all of us that says, there is good for me and I ought to have it. And it's when we become aware what we truly are seeking that everything falls into place for us. And so the statement then becomes, my good is my God is my good. And the statements in the practice that she has as we're focusing on our being, which is the I am that I am, which is the Christ nature within us all. She has a list of wonderful truths that she recommends we repeat. So I'm going to share them with you right now. Ready? You're now going to become an Emmaite. I'm seeking my good, and my good is my God, because it draws, pushes, and moves me on. The good that I am seeking is my God. My God is my life. The good I am seeking is an abundant health and is my abundant health and well-being. God is my health and well-being. The good I am seeking is my strength in all things. God is my strength. The good I am seeking is my support and supply. God is my support. God is my supply. God is the infinite resources that allow me to express the God that I am. The good I am seeking is my satisfaction and joy. God is my joy in all situations. Life is God. Truth is God. Love is God. Substance is God. Intelligence is God. Omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. Because God, back to here. The good I am seeking is my satisfaction and my joy. Life is God. Truth is God. Love is God. Substance is God. Intelligence is God. Omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. Because God, my good, is omnipresent. God, my good, is omniscient. God, my good, is omnipotent. Imagine doing your prayer work from that consciousness. This is so empowering, just bringing us back to our basic truth. We're really taking it from the absolute. We're starting where everything begins. There is one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. Your life, my life, all life. Let's stay with the absolute. Let's start back there every time we begin a new creative intelligent process, which we call spiritual mind treatment in its perfect use. There's a discipline involved in here. Discipline comes from the same root as disciple. I wish to be a disciple to the presence of the divinity, the Christ within me. So the discipline here is a single focus. We read in the Bible that we are to repent. Repent, the Greek word, metanoia, turn the mind in another direction. I want to turn my mind to looking up, to seeing the truth, to feeling and knowing and experiencing and celebrating the beauty, the life, the joy, the love, the wisdom, the light, the empowerment, the absolute truth that we are to bring into our experience and into the world. I have shared with you before Emma's wonderful practice of taking a challenge, a problem, something that doesn't feel right, and putting it right there on the floor and looking at it. Oh, that doesn't feel good, but look at it for a minute, but only for a minute. And now as we begin to bring our vision up, about halfway up, we're looking straight ahead, and we don't feel entrapped in that thing anymore. And we continue looking up, until we are looking up at the form of love and the form of beauty and the form of wholeness. And we don't even remember what it was that was on the floor anymore. Look up, look up. Look unto the mountains, from whence cometh our strength. So we are bringing heaven, that which is forever and ever expanding, to earth, the material world. So I find that I do not receive any kind of inspiration from too much in the material world. Oh, I may read a poem that inspires me, certainly, but for most of what's going on out there, I might, if I spent too much time looking at it, I might receive more desperation from the earth picture. But I receive great inspiration from the top, which is why I'm asking us now to turn away from the nether regions. And I would invite you to take it from the top. So will you say with me, I turn away from the material. I am inspired as I take it from the top. And so, my beloveds, beginneth our lesson. Thank you. And thank you all out there tuning in with us today. What a joy to know that we are all connected. We are all connected. Thank you. Now we have the opportunity to share our abundance, which is God's abundance. So as we decide what it is we're going to share with our beloved center, for me, the closest source of my spiritual inspiration right here with all of you, let's take that gift, take it to our heart mentally, if we're giving it in other ways, like online, so many beautiful ways to support our beloved center. But let's take it with our hearts open and celebrating this good that is ours to experience and to share as we speak together our prosperity affirmation. I choose to celebrate prosperity. Divine love blesses my gift. It is my acceptance of God as the source of my abundant supply. With joy and gratitude, I share my abundance with this center. In doing so, I am one with the law of circulation. My tithe goes forth to heal, to prosper, and to bless. It returns to me multiplied abundantly, and I am prospered, and so it is.
Till the middle of the night, my mind keeps coming up with reasons how I can't do nothing right. It keeps listen, keeps score till I can't take it anymore. When I think it's done, wait, there's more. I'm not gonna take it, this ends today. I've found the answer, and all I gotta say is just stop it. I tell myself, just stop it. 3 little words that I can say, just stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, just stop it. About my hair, complaining about my body, though I know it's so unfair to keep ragging on myself with such intensity. I've gotta practice being nice to me. I gotta love myself, I know it's true. Next time I whine and moan, all I've gotta do is just stop it. I tell myself, just stop it. Oh, 3 little words that I can't say, just stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, just stop it. Change my attitude, change my state of mind when I And she goes on with negativity. I wanna help her get some clarity and show her I found a way to stop that nagging voice every day. You say stop it, you say to yourself just stop it. 3 little words that you can say, just stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, just stop it. 3 little words that we can say, just stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, just stop it. 3 little words that I can say, just stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, just stop it.
What a good message that was. Now we're going to celebrate all the people who were born in the month of April. So wherever you are in the world today, if it's your birthday month, why don't you stand up, because we're going to have a song for you. Hit it, Maestro. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear birthday. Happy birthday to you. That's it? Okay. Okay, thank you so much for being here today, whether it was your birthday or not. We had a wonderful time with you. Wherever you are, we still feel so connected. Every time you tune in, you're tuned in to our hearts, and we love you for it. Thank you. And so, as we go forth today, it is with great joy that is the infinite presence that guides and nurtures, sustains, blesses us in so many beautiful ways. We plant our seeds with joy and confidence, and we give thanks that we are making a difference in our world and in the greater world as well. And so it is.
So it is.